Realistically, you suck. Seriously, everyone watching this video that hasn't already been pro hasn't even gotten their first taste of earning set, and here's how you can achieve that. The reason for that is you don't know what the pros are doing. What they're doing isn't putting hours upon hours into ranked, and it isn't genetics. It's by playing scrims. I really want you to think about it for a second, because when you turn on a pro streaming, it's usually tournaments, cash cups, scrims, zone wars, some sort of competitive play. Also, as soon as a new season hits, they play some ranked and then hop right into scrims. The main reason for this is to get ahead of everyone else in a new season. While you're trying to get out a plat or diamond like the bot you are, they're trying to figure out how to fight with the new guns and rotate with the new map and your utility in a tournament-like setting, which puts them ahead of almost everyone every single season. Once they have figured out the meta, they will go and practice what they have learned in scrims and go practice that in ranked or competitive. To maintain their advantage, pros will continue to scrim twice a week for 3 to 4 games, and play every single tournament to keep on practicing and learn new things. Once FNCS comes around the corner, pros will dial back on their mechanics training and ranked training, so that way they can start to clean their gameplay in scrims, making sure that they have their off-spawn strategy and surge routes down, while also making sure that they're able to consistently make it to endgame. Now, you have to be on the grind, serious grind, if you really want to make it to the top. Obviously, you still need to account for rest. Don't grind too hard to the point where you get burnt out, but if you have free time, you see a scrim code pop up, feel free to just join that scrim, okay? If you see a tournament coming up, feel like you don't have enough skill level to play that tournament, just play it anyways. Any tournament experience is better than no tournament experience, and you can put that on your portfolio if you do well, and you can find a better duo or a new duo in this case to help you and to help each other out to get further into competing. Making sure that you're making it to endgame consistently will allow you to achieve all those endgame points in the end, because FNCS, this coming FNCS, a win's worth 60 points, right? Same with Solo Cash Cup, a win's only worth 1 point, of course, right? But making sure that you're getting those end games consistently is where you're going to get points consistently. Now, how does this apply to you? Obviously, what works for them, their sensitivity and their settings, is the only thing that works for them. However, if you want to become a competitive player, you need to be focused on competitive. What they practice is competitive game modes. Using the same practice methods that the pros use will most certainly boost your performance before FNCS. Now, before your tiny little attention spans click off this video to go do something else, I still have some more extra advice that you guys need to follow in order to make sure that you fully succeed in this. Now, this is a technique and practice method that I use to get really good insanely fast, especially by end games on old gen. It's something I like to call endurance endgame practice. This is something that a lot of people do not know, and this is something I created and kept to myself. I would play zone wars up to 4 hours, 32-man zone wars to be exact. I'd practice it 4 to 5 hours a day. Just solo 32-man zone wars, and I'd play solo scrims, a couple of matches of that for 2 to 3 hours. And the reasoning for this is because you cannot get enough endgame quick practice just by playing scrims alone. Yes, playing scrims alone will benefit you in the long run. I said that in my video. This might sound contradictory to myself. However, to quickly practice endgames and then apply that to scrims will help you in the long run. That's what I need you guys to understand. If you play zone wars and keep consistently practicing that tight quarters 32-man zone wars and working on what you've learned from scrims into 32-man zone wars, keep practicing fighting, keep practicing your basic mechanics, keep like aim, building, editing, right? Because all that on a lot of frame drops, a lot of ping strain, right? Because everyone's so close together. It's gonna be difficult to keep getting that consistent back-to-back reps, and just by playing scrims alone. So in order to do that, you play zone wars and scrims at the same time. Now, I cannot stress it enough, basics, and more basics. When it comes to stacked end games and very competitive lobbies, literally the only basic box fighting mechanics is gonna work. Basic piece control, basic right hand peeks, coming up with different right hand peeks, but they're very simple and easy to do. is going to allow you to become way more successful than anyone else. Being mechanical is nice, but everyone being at the disadvantage of having the frame drops, having the ping drops as well because of all the building. Everyone has experienced an endgame at least once in their life. It's very stacked, it's very congested, it's very hard to do any high intense mechanical things, especially with the ping and FPS strain on the game. So being able to do just basic mechanics like boxing your opponent up, piece controlling them, making sure that your aim is mastered, those things are going to be important to you succeeding. If one of those fundamentals is missing, you're most definitely are going to die early in your end games. And that's going to be it for today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please make sure to like and especially subscribe if you want to see me create a new scrim server. Other than that, I will see you guys in the next video, and peace out.